Hey everybody.
Hi,
Testing. Yeah, you can hear us. Okay. So,
my name is Ryan Ayers.
my name is Justin Pogge.
and this is the
RumbleCast
and
and
Fallout Edition.
yeah.
RumbleCast and Fallout Edition.
Yes, Rumble and Fallout Edition.
Casting.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we're not actually playing Fallout at this moment. I played this sometime earlier this month, I think. But yeah, so it's just I recorded my gameplay, and we're going to be talking over it.
I wouldn't be able to play this.
Yeah, Ryan can't play and talk with new games, like especially a game like this, which is more involved.
Yes.
And it would be kind of boring for me to just play a game I play all the time anyways.
If they release Minecraft 2, I might be able to play and talk while I'm doing that.
Yeah. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get to play and experience this game. Because I played it, and we played it off the channel. We didn't have a show or anything, but you might be seeing some Fallout.
We were going to have one, but shit happened.
Yeah. Shit. So this is the first podcast, you guys. So let's get right to it. All right, Ryan.
Justin's killing dogs right now.
Yep. They're actually glowing mutant hounds. They're just mutant.
That's my
that one
favorite
was
breed. Next to
That's my favorite
Golden
gun ever.
Labs.
This gun's
They're
fucking
literally
best.
Golden Labs.
Yeah.
They were grown in labs.
Yeah. And they were made of gold.
So, Justin, I'm under the impression...
Yeah.
Arg! Yeah! I'm under the impression that... Oh my god. I'm under the impression that...
Oh my god.
I'm trying to do this BS kind of trying to think off the top of my head stuff, but
You got it, Ryan.
I have to say I'm under the impression that you have some talking points for me, Justin.
Yeah,
Justin,
Ryan. So
under
let's
the
get
impression-
to it, Ryan.
Okay.
Okay, so what I have is we have
Yeah.
different talking points that I just randomly come up with. Some are interesting and kind of basic, and others are a little bit more specific and weird, quirky. But yeah, there's would you rather's and top fives and just general questions, things like that.
I literally don't know what he's going to ask.
But yeah, so I mean, this one we'll start off with it's not an easy one, but it's an interesting one. So
Okay.
top 5 games that you haven't played but you want to play.
Ah, shoot.
Like right now, games that are out.
Okay, well, off the
Game
top
that
of my
you
head, this may not be the most thought out or inclusive or anything.
Uh-huh.
But I can say off the top of my head right now, I really wanted to play Shovel Knight.
Ooh.
It's not technically new, but it's new enough to be considered relatively contemporary.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
a good game. It looks really nice.
really good.
It might not be on my top 5, but definitely top 10, 15. It's a good game.
It pays homage to a lot of games that I actually didn't play the originals. I mean, I played a little bit. The original Zelda, like DuckTales.
Yeah.
There's similar mechanics to that.
Mhm.
But then Metroid, which I'm a huge fan of, there's a lot of elements from all those kind of games that are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I like the theming and I like the graphics and
It kind of has an I wouldn't say quite Undertale theme because
But
the graphics are better,
yes,
but it's like an older retro game.
it has the charm too.
Yeah.
Like the programmers know what's going on and they're very self-aware.
Yeah.
And plus, it was kickstarted by what anyone would know if you watched our channel. Kickstarted by some of my favorite people in the world that are on YouTube. So yeah. Anyway. Shovel Knight's definitely one.
Yeah.
Games that I haven't played.
Well, should we
Do
we
you wanna go
alternate?
one? Yeah.
let's
I
alternate.
was going to say that. Yeah.
Well, this is a little bit of a easy one, but E3 was I think yesterday,
Yes.
2 days ago maybe Monday.
It's relatively
Today's
close.
Wednesday. I think it was Monday. But anyway,
Dating the video.
Super Mario Odyssey. I already talked to you about it earlier.
Oh, darn it, yes.
Just because I'm a huge fan of that type of Mario game.
Gosh.
Obviously, there's the classic Super Mario Brothers and the new Super Mario Brothers and the new Wii U Super Mario Brothers and the Wii Super Mario Brothers.
Wii U, EX Alpha.
Yes, every permutation of those games out there, and they're fun, but they get old.
Best naming conventions ever.
Yeah.
Not.
All those 2D scrolling games that they get old really quickly.
Yes.
There are some new things they add and whatnot, but whatever. I'm losing track.
You can turn into a cat.
Exactly.
Not
But
as good as a Tanuki.
Yeah. Anyway, so then there's Super Mario like 64.
Yes.
Then there's Super Mario Sunshine.
64 technically, hasn't aged well, but for its time it was.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Ooh.
Not that interesting. I'll get a good weapon here though.
It reminds me of Max Payne.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. There's brain fungus on the wall right there.
Just like Max Payne.
Yeah. Okay, this was some bullshit. Okay, I'm sorry I'm off track, you guys. I went down there. I had Nick Valentine with me because you need him to do this.
Yes.
To do this mission.
Yeah.
And
Joe Valentine, yes.
he just didn't go with me down the elevator. So I had to go back.
I don't let you.
All the way back outside, get him, and come back.
I want to play my granddaughter's game.
So I'm sorry if this
Presidents,
is...
presidents.
I'm sorry if this is a little boring, but anyway. So I'm going all the way back and coming back to that place I just was. Luckily, there's no super mutants or hounds around to
mutant boys
impede my progress. So,
I like the word impede.
Super Mario Odyssey. I like that type of 3D Mario.
Yes.
You know?
But you didn't talk about the next one that would be very talkable about.
Sunshine and then Galaxy.
Yeah!
Galaxy is the shit. And I did not I did not get a chance to play Super Mario Galaxy 2, although I really wanted to.
I heard it's just an extension of the first one.
Yeah, I heard it's just the first one, but they improved upon the innovations they already did in the first one. So that's so much better.
Yoshi's always an improvement.
Yeah. So, yeah. So Odyssey looks promising. I like the mechanics. Sorry if you guys haven't seen it yet. It's not really a spoiler because the game hasn't come out yet. But in the trailer, it shows Mario kind of like throwing his hat onto different objects and different enemies, and he's able to control them for probably a temporary amount of time. But it has him controlling like a thwomp and a chain chomp and like a Goomba. It's like all these different enemies and then different things. So I thought that was just really cool mechanic. Plus, it looks just wonderful. Like it looks really good. And anyway, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, you go.
I'm going to piggyback off of you, stealing something you would probably say next.
I think that was what I was
pretty much. It goes from Mario to this.
Yes.
Zelda, the Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Is Zelda, which is
man.
another big thing for me. Anything Metroid, anything Zelda, Ryan's gonna play it, or Ryan's gonna try to play it.
Technically, I cannot include that because I have played it once.
He has played it. You're right.
So I can't include it.
You can't steal it. So good. I didn't steal from you.
It worked out. I was gonna say it, and I just realized I played it, so I can't say it.
So I saved you instead of stole.
But I'm gonna have a lot of Nintendo.
Yes.
Thinking Nintendo.
I love Nintendo because it's gonna be the first thing that comes to my mind too. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Breath of the Wild, from just alone.
Yep.
What you said about it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need to hear anyone else talk. Your review of it was good enough.
It's perfect.
And it's just Zelda though.
It's
perfect. You say.
For a Zelda game, I think it might. If I had a chance to really get my hands on it and play it, it would be my favorite Zelda game.
Other people who love Zelda have said that too.
Yep.
Who love it, like Ocarina.
And it's amazing.
People play Ocarina, people play Link to the Past.
I think the Switch is going to be the next Wii. It already kind of is.
That's what they said.
And that was a really good
I think
good for Nintendo.
I think I've heard how it's already kind of outpaced the Wii.
Yeah. Because it's much more innovative and it's much more versatile in terms of what you can do with it. Because they don't even technically need another new portable console. This is the portable and the home console. So this is everything. And, you could buy it for your kid and they can take it with them to school. Not to school. They can take it with them on trips and they can take it with them on, on the drives everywhere.
Or your kid can buy it for you.
We could buy it and play it ourselves at home. Or I wouldn't really play it on the go, but it would be kind of cool to just I can just go to my friend's house. We can just chill in the car together and play a game. That would be awesome. And, that leads into my next game, another Nintendo Switch game. Mario Kart. 8, right?
8 Deluxe.
8 Deluxe.
Yeah. I never got to play 8, but I played every Mario Kart literally since the beginning.
That's partly part of the reason why I want the Deluxe is because I didn't get a chance to play 8.
Yeah.
The last Mario Kart game I've really been into, I was really into the DS version.
Looks lovely.
Yeah, it does. Those
are like what I have in my room right now.
They're like weird praying mantises that have mutated.
I have 100 of those in my bed.
They're
miniature versions.
They're the size of a giant elephant.
Mantises?
It's really hard to. I think
mantises.
It might be in this one where I go in and I kill a bunch of creatures. I don't know.
I hate bugs.
We'll see what happens. I forget what I played, you guys. But anyway,
we'll see it.
Mario Kart is my second one. Mario Kart 8.
a quick tangent. We're going to get back to the quick tangent. Who's your main in Mario Kart?
Mario Kart.
Yeah. This will be a whole series of questions.
I'm partial usually for Mario Kart DS. I like Yoshi a lot, but he's not my main.
Oh.
My main is Dry Bones, actually.
Okay.
Just because I believe, if I remember properly, he's very lightweight and he has very high acceleration.
Unlike me.
And what I like about Mario Kart, and I get myself into a lot of like crashes and stuff.
Yes.
And since I have Dry Bones, I have the best recovery time because he has the best acceleration.
Yes.
So now I'm back at the factory, you guys. But yeah, I like Dry Bones, and typically in any Mario game, I'm either gonna choose Yoshi, Koopa / Dry Bones, or Luigi.
Okay.
Because I don't like Mario. No one likes Mario.
Yeah, because he's just like balanced. That's his thing.
It sucks.
Since the beginning, that's been his thing.
I'm
a balanced star.
Even though Luigi is technically also like that usually.
I'm a balanced star.
But I like Luigi better.
Yeah, Yoshi's my main and always been my main.
Yeah. Yoshi's good.
If I lose with Yoshi, I'll go to like in Wii I went to Rosalina.
Yeah.
I'd say Rosalina.
Rosalina.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that. You'd think I would have used that extra time to think of my next answer.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Yeah.
What else is coming out?
You're number 3. So.
Okay, so.
Ooh, I have a good one. I have a good one.
Without
Reared and ready.
Knowing what it looks like and the gameplay likes, without ever having to play any of the games in the series, Battlefront 2 is going to come out. I didn't play 1 either.
Just play 2.
Yeah.
The second one's always the best one for that series, apparently.
For a lot of series.
Because the first Battlefront 2 was better too.
Yeah.
Like, the first one wasn't bad, if I remember properly. The second one was like, I think the second one was being played for like a decade or more after it was created. Like, it was ridiculous. Like, people were playing that shit. But yeah, that's on my list as well. So I'll piggyback. I won't say it just to be have variety. And I just realized, like, this is a perfect question because E3 was just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And if this comes up soon, then it'll be relevant.
It's good to be excited about these games.
Yeah.
You know? I'm excited about new games for the first time ever, or like since like 1992 maybe.
Yeah.
1996.
So a game I really want to play, and what wowed me the most, I already wanted it, but it just
It wowed
me when I saw the trailer, the E3 trailer, was the new PS4 Spider-Man game.
Ooh, Homecoming?
It's not called Homecoming. I think it's just called Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just Spider-Man PS4.
I see.
But it had a short gameplay demo for like maybe 10 minutes or something, and it was incredible. Like, I don't know, it's just the best parts of action superhero gameplay, kind of reminiscent of like the Arkham games for Batman, where it's like the combat and the mechanics of like traveling around and all the different gadgets you have, but instead you're Spider-Man and you use your web, so it's simpler, the mechanics, but there's so much more to do because it's such a big city to explore. And it looks gorgeous too, like it looks really well designed, and like the graphics look amazing.
It's just going to be like an improvement graphics-wise in like the last game, but it's going to use the same swing mechanics, which is the reason why I'm going to get the effing game. The swing, I love the swing. I
just grabbed an empty blood pack. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's always good to have blood on your body.
But there's no blood. It's empty. It's an empty blood pack.
It's always good to have a place to keep blood that you find. You know, like look, there's a whole pool of blood and I have nothing to keep it. Oh darn! I have to move on.
Yeah.
Until I find a blood pack. You find the blood pack. You come back, and the pool of blood is gone.
It wasn't there.
Like darn it! Somebody took all the blood in this pool. What am I going to do now? That's what you're going to say. You don't have to say that now, Justin.
Yeah.
Because you have a pack.
Yeah.
For the pool.
That was a good tangent. I have no idea what you just said. I wasn't listening.
And again, you think I'd have used that time to think of my next effing answer, but I didn't.
Nope.
Because I'm flowing. I'm in the zone.
That's good.
I have pineapple ace in me.
Somewhere. Up your butthole. But yeah. So so my answer was
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Not necessarily Homecoming.
3. I don't know what it's called. I think it's just Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
But I like it.
Very original.
I like it.
Spider-Man, Activision, Neversoft.
Yep.
Next game that I would play. Okay, it's not new. Like it didn't just come out, and it probably wrecked me. But I really wanted to play Bloodborne. I love the Soul series. Whether or not I can actually play them, I played a little bit of DS2.
Yeah.
I got like maybe a fourth of the way through it. Not all of it short on the channel, but yeah, I really like to get my hands on Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I like the weapons in it, and I like the difference in combat, like the guns and such. In games like that, I want to be able to hit enemies from far away, and the arrows in the Dark Souls series just didn't quite cut it.
Yeah.
Because that would be nice.
I'm trying to remember.
I like the lore a lot. I love the story.
Yeah.
It's not. I mean, I wouldn't see that as a movie, but I like it.
Now I'm trying to remember the name. Damn it! This is the game I can never remember the name of.
Just in the game.
It's a remake of a PS2 game.
Ooh.
And it was at E3. There's these giant creatures that you have to kill.
That's pretty much every game, Justin.
Like, you climb on the creature. They're so big you have to climb on them. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
My list. It would be Shadow of the Colossus.
Yes, they're doing I don't know if it's a remake, like a sequel, or
they've
a
already
remaster.
They've already had a remaster, so...
It must be a new one then.
Oh my gosh!
I think they showed it at E3.
Oh my gosh!
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that like okay, this isn't official. Like this isn't one of my choices because it's too late. But yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus PS4 trailer.
The remaster because it's just better.
E3 2017 2 days ago. Yeah, so it is real.
yeah, that's something.
I saw like an article about it, and I was like, they can't be remaking. They can't be redoing it.
Yeah.
Now
I'm
didn't.
surprised. In terms of how good it is.
Yeah.
How beloved it is.
Like, I didn't play the original one much.
Yeah.
I have played it before, but it was incredible. Like, it was just really cool, and like, I think it's just cool killing the creatures. Like, it's cruel in a way, because they're not bad.
They are evil. Like, they do have evil because the darkness leaves them and goes into you.
I think so.
Spoilers. Every time you kill a colossi, should be a colossus.
Yeah.
Colossi spoiler. Anyway, every time you kill one, the darkness leaves its body and goes into you and makes you more dark.
Yeah.
To the point where you go into a coma. You're so effing dark.
I see.
So yeah, they're evil, straight up. So you should, I think that's good that you don't have to feel bad about killing these giant things because they're just going on in the countryside. And I think the story of that game, this is what it looked like. Like your girlfriend, theoretically, is in a coma, so you have to get her out of it.
And yet you need the power of these creatures or whatever it is
in order to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, because I don't know if you are male or female, and I love the fact that you can't tell. There's some other female kind of.
Oh yeah.
It's theorized that it might be a female. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The story is not presented long ago. It's inferred. It's all on your inference.
Yeah.
I'm staring at this hook.
Yeah.
And I think that idea in general, maybe I'm old fashioned when I say that, but I think that's really cool. I love Metroid, right? It's all kind of inferred.
Yeah.
It's similar to that.
Yeah. And it's nice. I don't know,
graphics is just improve that. Just keep improving that because that's all. Besides really good gameplay, that's all you have to improve because the gameplay is perfect.
Yeah. That's what you got to do with games, and it's unfortunate to think that there are some newer developers that choose graphics over gameplay.
Yeah.
I don't think people give a shit about graphics. The game sucks.
Yes.
I don't care if it looks nice, but the game's unplayable. It's like Sonic 06 is a perfect example.
So great graphics.
It did terrible, but the game graphics were good for its time.
The story was complex, but kind of crazy. But
even the graphics, it was a little bit weird because there was patches and stuff.
Well, that's not graphics. I'll say I wouldn't call that graphics.
It's
I would call that part of the program. It's basically the programmers given the good graphics, and they didn't do any. They didn't they did things that kind of messed up the graphics.
Exactly. And
the assets are good.
Yeah.
The skybox, things like that are good.
And in contrast to a game with both, it's like Grand Theft Auto 5. Incredible graphics, incredible gameplay. You can do almost anything. Arguably, I wouldn't doubt if someone would say that's their favorite game of all time, or even one of the best games of all time.
Yeah.
Just in terms of how much of a juggernaut it is in terms of everything.
Story is also great.
The story is amazing.
The things that you can do beyond the story, all the extra stuff, like doing the heist.
You can play that game for years and still have shit to do.
A sandbox game.
Yeah, it's like It's like Minecraft, but I would if I had to choose between Minecraft and GTA, I'd probably give the edge to GTA. Just my own personal bias. I know you wouldn't.
Yeah. if I like GT as much, even if half as much as you would, I still probably say it.
Yeah.
Because Minecraft is good, but Minecraft is like...
It's lacking in certain areas.
So I have an allegory. This is a whole other talking point that maybe we'll get back to another time. Just remind me. But Minecraft is weed. Again, you don't want to, you don't want to do it too much. It's not too harsh or anything.
When you play the right amount, it's nice.
It's nice, but it's like you're not
it's
gonna
never.
Say, oh my god, I have to go home,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, you're gonna say it's the thing that I gotta do right now, just to chill out. That's what Minecraft is to me.
And I'll get into it. Like it's kind of like that with me in Fallout as well, because Fallout there's a shit ton to do, and plus I have the season pass. I got it when it was half off, so even more. Like right now, I'm playing the Far Harbor season pass.
Yeah.
Or sorry, DLC, which is part of the season pass. It's a whole nother world to explore, in addition to the one you already have.
Oh my gosh.
It's not as big, obviously, but it's good. It's a nice.
DLCs in general.
It's a nice another world.
Right.
But what else was I gonna
But like
say?
any like regular kind of game, like these kinds of games, like like not Minecraft, but like Zelda, Mario, Fallout, GTA. Those games, I'm gonna say I want to get home and play this game because I've been thinking about it. It's on my mind. Like Minecraft will just always be there for me. It'll just be like my reliant thing to go back to chill out. But these games, it's like these are like straight up fun. I want to play them, and I've been thinking about it while I'm in school or at work or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
or both.
Yeah, I do that with Fallout a lot, and I mean, I'm trying to think of. I mean, Battlefield 1 is incredible to me.
It's Superman villain Metallo.
Yeah, that stuff's cool. Those guys are weird. Rust Devils.
Superman.
They're pretty.
I'm gonna look at the front of it.
What is it? I can't turn it.
I know. I could always go back.
Yeah. Oh wait, so I've listed 4. I have my 5th, but what do you have one more? I think before we wrap this thing up.
Gosh. Well, one of my go-tos.
I can do mine while you think.
Okay.
Okay, so
I gotta actually think.
Mine's an easy one because I'm just a fan of the series, but new God of War, another God of War for PS4, and like my favorite is still God of War 3, and I even bought the remastered version of it, for PS4, and it was just as good as I remember. It's one of those games, like, some people don't really like the whole, like, the pure fighting action game, where it's, like, all fighting.
Character action.
It's like going to the next, it's like you just going from place to place, fighting new characters.
Pressing the button a lot of times.
Yeah, it's like, you just, press square on time, press X on time,
no
press
strategy
circle on time.
whatsoever.
There's a little bit, but not really. It's kind of, you can button mash and get through it pretty easily. There is a strategy in terms of, like, fighting bosses. Like in every game, like, it's like, they lift up their arm. That's when you strike their armpit or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
But what's cool, and the best part about God of War, and they've already shown that in the trailer for God of War, which was also at E3. I think every single game I listed besides Breath of the Wild, you listed Breath of the Wild, but every game was on E3. That's the only reason I'm talking about it.
You're excited about them.
Yeah, I wish they came out sooner.
You have that advantage too.
I have a wild card, but I'll mention it at the end.
Okay.
I just realized, but it's not out yet, so I can't really say it.
Well, I thought of one after you're done with yours.
Yeah. Now, we kind of went off tangent with this list because initially it was supposed to be games that were out that we haven't played.
Yeah.
But we just started talking about some games that weren't even out yet.
Yeah.
Which is fun.
They'll be out soon. Maybe they'll be out by the time we upload this.
Yeah, it's possible.
I don't know.
We'll see. Well, and that's it. No, I'm just kidding.
We're all twins for a reason.
So God of War.
We're twins, not actually twins.
You got any?
So the new God of War, the one that he has like a beard and such?
Yeah.
That's a new one? Okay. And my last one is Killer Instinct.
Ooh.
It's been out for a little while, but they keep updating it, so I really want to get my hands on the improved Orchid, and I want to see how I heard Spinal's been improved a lot.
Yep.
I just like to see how things play, and they're adding and adding and adding to that game. Yeah, I've always been a fan of fighting games of Journal and KI. I particularly love. So.
Mm-hmm. And just really quick, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh,
I'm really looking forward to that. I got a big time out of the first one, But anyway, we gotta wrap this up, you guys. So next time on the RumbleCast, but before we go,
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest. More to come.
More to come. Stay tuned.
Love you.
Links in the description.
Munchkins.